Back in those days,
kicking it at the park.
back in those days,
Coming home after dark.
back in those days,
Living life in the hood.
back in those days,
Living life as we should.
back in those days,
Kicking it at the park.
back in those days,
Coming home after dark.
back in those days,
Living life in the hood.
back in those days.
Living life as we
Back in
should.
those days when my cousin got shot, thank the Lord for the ghetto birds saving him a spot in the windy city. Could've died from the blood clots. Pray to God that his heart don't stop. His mama holds his hand, but still don't understand why the Lord takes her boy while he's still a young man. They say he's only 16, yet his eyes still fiend over money and the green. Chase America's dream. So keep your head up, whatever you take to the street of the stage. Can't nobody pull you down unless they just blaze. In case ain't likely to happen. Talkers can only talk, but no speech is likely to happen. We're met within 44s. Them fools can feel the force. Feel this realer to your face. Distribute my label, rugged, initiate the race. Superman without the cape, Sub-Zero without the ice. Some people ain't gotta wait. Those people run out of life back in the day.
Back in those days,
Kicking it at the park.
back in those days,
Coming home after dark.
back in those days,
Living life in the hood.
back in those days,
Living life as we should.
back in those days,
Kicking it at the park.
back in those days,
Coming home after dark.
back in those days,
Living life in the hood.
back in those days.
Living life as we should.
Yeah, back in the days we was old school, causing fights, stealing bikes, niggas, we were so cool. I go back to the hood, ask the boys what's good. Living the famous life was something I wish I could. I memorized back to the class times, sitting at the back, spitting all the fast rhymes. I never did my classwork, sitting there brainless, always feeling